Hey everybody, there is something that I think American manufacturing has plain wrong, and I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick video addressing that. I'll be the first to admit that I may just be angry man yelling at the wind here, but I think somebody needs to say it. If you've ever tried to troubleshoot a piece of equipment, you should know that the first thing you do is you figure out what you know and can confirm 100% works. And then from that, you can start tracing back through the other components to sort out what isn't working. That you have to have some solid things that you know for sure with absolute clarity before you can move on to figure out the things that you don't know. Now, when you're talking companies and not simple pieces of equipment, it becomes a lot more difficult to isolate down to a certain set of variables. The one thing that you can control is who you are and what your values are. It doesn't matter what kind of business you are, what product you want to have, what service you want to offer. If you want to be a product business or a service business or a retail business, the one thing that you can stay the same between all of those different forms of business is your values. And I think if you are starting a business, you need to start by establishing what you value, both as an individual and a company, and then you can design the rest of your company around that. When I was talking to people on Discord about this, everybody I talked to almost unanimously thought that at best values were a marketing ploy, or company values were a marketing ploy, and at worst that it was a way of manipulating the company's employees. And honestly, I think that's just BS. I think that is something that has come from the American manufacturing world, and that's not how it is everywhere, and that's not how it should be. Having company values is what you use to drive the direction and the focus of your company. If your company doesn't have direction and focus, you end up wandering lost. Any job shop owner will tell you that if you take every single job that walks through your doors, you will work your way out of a business. You can't be both a high-end aerospace manufacturing company and that little shop that does automotive machining work at the same time. Those two are not compatible. And if you don't have something that tells you what you are as a shop, you will just get lost. Having a unified set of values and a mission statement and a direction leads to a more successful business. Here are the values that I have hammered out for Design the Everything. And I'm telling you these not to brag, not as a marketing tool, but more than anything because I want you guys to hold me accountable, and I want you to consider for yourself if having company values is a good thing or just wasted effort. They are: faith, family, and health are more important than business. We will test things that are weird, strange, hard, or unorthodox just to see if they are actually better. We accept that we are imperfect and will fail, but we will fix our mistakes and always work hard to keep improving. We will always do the morally right thing, even if it is the fiscally wrong thing. We will always assume the best of others, even if at our own cost. And lastly, the point of this YouTube channel, the reason that I do these videos, we move manufacturing forwards by trying things that others will not, sharing our journey, inspiring and equipping others, and fostering community. So my challenge to you guys, whether you're just starting off or if you have an established business, is to sit down and either come up with your values or think them through. See if they mean anything to you, see if they guide your decisions. If they don't guide your decisions, then write new ones, because values that you're not thinking about, values that don't mean anything to you, are worthless. And if you're willing, I would love to see you guys email them to me. So my email is contact@designtheeverything. I'll put that in the notes down below. If you write values for your company, then email them to me. I would love to talk to you about that and what you're doing. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you guys for watching this long. I know this wasn't super exciting, just old man yelling at wind. If you want to buy something we make, designtheeverything.com. If you would like to see more old man yelling at wind, then please subscribe.